My name is Father Benedict Taylor. I am a Franciscan friar. Friar means brother, and I'm an ordained brother, a priest.
My name is Ralph Perez. I'm the co-founder and executive director of Create Incorporated. Create is a multi-service agency that provides various services from drug addiction treatment to supportive housing, transitional housing, and food pantry. During the 60s and the 70s, there was a heroin epidemic in Harlem and actually throughout New York City. But particularly Harlem was considered one of the drug capitals of New York City. And many of my colleagues and friends have passed away, had succumbed to heroin addiction. And I thought that while I was in college and when I graduated from my undergrad, I wanted to do something about it.
So the beginning of Create was putting together a proposal in 1972 to start a program, because at that time the Friars had a storefront on the corner where we lived, and also there was a house around the corner which was abandoned, and we decided to present a proposal with the help of Catholic Charities to the National Institute on Drug Abuse. And we were funded in 1973 in order to start a community-based program, which we call Create.
When we started our Create House, which was our first small shelter, it was only 19 beds. Our mission then was not just to provide just a bed, a hot and a cot as we used to call it, but also provide support services, particularly wraparound services that focuses in on the betterment of the person, either them getting a GED or get some kind of skills training development so that they could move forward once they go out into independent living.
Well, the storefront was sort of a street-level outpatient program, and we try to provide as many services as possible in limited space. Once we received the resources, the outpatient program expanded to a multi-service, medically supervised outpatient. That is, became a clinical program which used a medical model that would treat the whole person, not just as chemical dependency.
Our residential programs include the residential intensive drug treatment, which houses 48 beds. That provides not just intensive residential treatment, but also support services, which includes various wraparound services, case management, counseling, and also vocational counseling as well.
The main thing that it provides is hope, a life they can transition to in order to find independent living.
The second thing is to believe in the inner goodness of the individual and support them to make sure that we're there with them in their journey through recovery.
People with drug problems and joblessness, they have certain qualities that could be brought to life if they had the hope to do so. And so we started right there with them at that. We decided that by doing so, that would help the whole environment, which was very much drug, for lack of a better word, infested by drug abuse, joblessness, hopelessness. And so one of the reasons why we called it Create was that this word create can be broken down to a chance to re-evolve a total environment. And the idea was, of course, by helping the people, we were helping the total system or environment or community in which we served.
Now that we've did a merge with another similar agency that has the synergy that we have providing the same services, we hope that they would continue on the mission and the vision of CREATE in providing services to the community.
In other words, when we look back at it a year from now, we hope to see that CREATE is still providing services within the community, and that the community is still coming to CREATE and receiving the help that it deserves.